The reason I would talk about the Prime Minister of Pakistan, the female Prime Minister of Pakistan, back in the day, when they were trying to secure the agricultural yield of Afghanistan, midwives were doing the basically the yield part, and the men had to do the security, and they voted this the Taliban, right? So it made all the sense in the world at some point, but because you voted, right, we got the Taliban. But it's not the government issue. Call it a matter. Like anything the Taliban is not your issue. It's a matter. How you have to refer to it. Because you can't sympathize with them, because that would be like, it would be against the interests of your own nationality. But bombing the Taliban is different from bombing land. If you find out that when we bombed Iran, that we were bombing land in the desert, we're not actually bombing the country, Iran. We're just bombing land out in the middle of the desert. A mountain that has a bunch of super science people figuring out a doomsday device or whatever. Like, however you want to preface. It's just funny how we talk about the airstrikes as if, we were going to do it in 2 weeks or maybe sooner, but it was like to try to extend and hold out as long as possible so Israel does something so that we can stay, separated from that, because they're like our deranged cousins that try to pull us into shit. So then when we finally bombed and we said, oh, they've done their thing and they're going home. And Trump did say that those planes and everything was going home. Now, as far as that, it's like it leaves another question, right? It's like planted in your mind. Are they going to come back? Will the United States return and do more bombing campaigns? Because, we're not there the whole time. But as far as if you're not interested in our purpose for being there the whole time, then shut the fuck up. Let the military talk about this shit. You want me to tell you everything the military thinks and does? It's not really convoluted. It's like whether you need to know it or not. And it has to do with the functional, how they can actually accomplish what they want to do sooner. And then the sooner they accomplish it, then the less people will resent your presence. It's like fucking, if you know what you're going to do that shit, because we were like, after a couple of weeks, like we start getting dissenting, suspicious, like we started, like everything that bad can happen. So it makes sense, even though, like, okay, you can't actually say what the president is doing. Even to this day, you cannot even say what Trump, or if his legacy is fading, because you don't know what he's doing or why, because you're not in the loop. If you're in the loop, you could talk. It's okay with being out of the loop. Just admit we're out of the loop. We'll find out. Eventually, we'll find out when it's for you to find out. You know that saying, even the beast knows what's coming down the road before even the elect. Whatever mind control contraptions are going on in the future is so advanced that even some of the Elohim will be tricked. Then there's really no use for speculation at this time, but speculation will come back. Like, there's going to be a time when it's very appropriate to do speculation. It's just that this kind of shit, like, you can't attribute you can't attribute the direction of where the president is actually leaning, because he could be doing less than what Israel would require, the way that he's talking to them. They don't trust Trump. Israel does not trust Trump, even though Trump is the best go-to. He might have kissed their ass. I don't know what it is, but Trump is not under their thumb. If he kissed their ass to not be under their thumb, then I can fucking not hate that. And if I'm wrong about whatever it is that happens, it's like, I don't think that whatever's happening is going to wreck his presidency as much as the possibilities seem to threaten that it will, People think this is it. You know what I mean? It's so like this is so confounding to even me. I don't know how the president's going to survive. Really? Like, what does I know that he doesn't know? That's the other thing, right? Like, what's it called? Cry wolves and release the dogs of war. No, cry oh, cry. Not Malin. What's it called? Something. Cry something and let loose the dogs of war. Was it cry? I forget what it is, but I know what it is though. But I forget that one word. That's funny. I didn't never think I was gonna forget.